If I had to sum up the last 4 years, I think I'd have to say it was exciting.
IT Carlow has been incredible for me. I've got so many experiences over my 4 years and so many opportunities.
It's a good mixture of lecturers, some that come from industry, so they bring a lot to the table. I've learned a lot through all the courses that I've completed here.
Every day there was something different going on in the college. It was Science Week or International Day. There was always some adventure to go on to.
The culture here in IT Carlow is so friendly, so outgoing. I've made many friends at IT Carlow, girls and guys who have made my time here so memorable and I'll treasure for the rest of my life.
I got the chance to join the international GAA and play Gaelic football and go to the Go Gaelic competition in Limerick, and it was an amazing experience.
It's a very close-knit community. Made really good friends for life here through different societies and sports and just through my own course.
I studied Sustainable Farm Management and Agribusiness. It's a course located down in Wexford campus. The course was very demanding but very rewarding at the same time.
It takes a lot of commitment to wanting to do it and to dedicate yourself to learn.
We've had some experience up here now for the 4 years and it's been an absolute pleasure.
I'm so happy that my hard work over the last 5 years has finally paid off, and I'm looking forward to graduating at IT Carlow.
I'm excited because I get to start a new chapter in my life, but I'm also nervous because I have to leave behind something that's so comfortable and familiar.
It's the end of an era and that's the saddest part about it, but I'm also proud of myself.
I have many hopes and dreams now for the future, but I suppose being happy is number one at the end of the day. But being able to work, I suppose, in the degree that I got here and being able to continue to have more opportunities and keep going in the future, that's really what I hope.
I hope that one day we can still see each other in the future and together let us make the future society a better place.
To my classmates, thank you so much for these past few years. We finally made it. Didn't think we would, but we did. All those stressful nights in the library, we can now put them behind us and celebrate it.
Fáilte chuig Seamus Brunta Institute Technoliacht Carlow. Welcome to Institute of Technology Carlow Conferring Ceremony. As you prepare to be conferred today, we hope you will look back fondly at your time at the Institute as a memorable, challenging and rewarding time, and one that has prepared you for the many exciting challenges that lie ahead. You are about to become a graduate of Institute of Technology Carlow and join our global alumni pursuing fulfilling careers around the world. Today is about your journey, so savour this moment, enjoy and celebrate reaching this wonderful milestone with your family. Buin Tatnavas.
Céimeatha, Teaghlaigh agus Cardia. Graduands, families and friends. On behalf of the governing body, I am delighted to welcome you to the conferring of your awards. We don't need to be physically together to be collectively proud and to celebrate your achievement, and that is what we are doing today. Earlier this year, you, along with the staff of the Institute, demonstrated your ability to meet any challenge. The successful conclusion of your courses and your conferring today is a testament to that. So to all the 3,000 graduates who will be conferred this year and all the Institute staff, thank you. Collectively and individually, you are equipped and able to face present and future challenges, common or personal, global or local. As well as challenges though, the world you graduate into presents as much opportunity as ever. We look forward to your impact with confidence. Gunairi an Borliv.
Hello everyone. Within the hour, you will finally take your place as graduates of our Institute, joining an alumni of over 60,000 graduates, receiving an internationally recognised award that will stand the test of time and help equip you for all the opportunities that lie ahead. You and your families have probably imagined this moment for quite some time, and truthfully it is quite different to anything any one of us could have predicted when this year began. This is not the way we would have chosen to mark your graduation, this wonderful accomplishment that signifies intellect and commitment, resilience and resolve. But we refuse to allow the pandemic to overshadow your hard work that has brought you to this point. And although we are holding this conferral of awards virtually, It does not diminish the significance of this moment for you, for your families and for faculty and staff. You will always carry the distinction of having your graduation affected by a global health crisis, but do not define yourself by this. You have been dealt a swift jolt, but you have already dealt with this with grace and determination to successfully conclude your academic programme. You have accomplished great things and you are going to accomplish even more. I look forward to the time when we can once again come together to celebrate your accomplishments, when we are able to mark your achievements in the usual way, with handshakes and speeches, with pomp and ceremony, but most importantly, in one another's company. Until then, know that we are all exceptionally proud of each and every one of you. It has been our great privilege to know you, to teach you, and to learn from you. I wish you every success and happiness. Slán agus gurb míle maith agaibh go léir.
Hello everyone. I'm delighted to have this opportunity to share in the enjoyment of your graduation from Institute of Technology Carlow. Today is a day for celebration. Yours is a fantastic achievement in getting to this stage of where you finally graduate, and you're presented with the qualifications for which you worked so diligently over the last number of years. Today brings me back to the very fond memories of my own graduation. I remember well the excitement of the preparation and of the ceremony and the relaxed formality of the day itself. I'm sure you've spent many hours during your course years longing and dreaming for that relaxed celebration and the recognition of your achievements too. And the same for your family and friends who would have been looking forward with pride and excitement to share your big day, where you and your achievements will be centre stage. As a proud parent of college graduates myself, I know exactly how that sense of anticipation and pride feels. It's everyone's big day. Then along comes the coronavirus. I bet you're mad as hell, especially that it had to happen in your year. So what has it changed? Well, it's changed the day out, your moment in the limelight, your chance to dress up, to bask in the achievement and to celebrate. But everything else is the same. Your achievement is not diminished by COVID-19, it's enhanced. Today you're frustrated that it's robbing you of your special day out, but the reality is that it's setting you apart as the special ones, the ones who toughed it out, kept their focus and application, and who, in spite of the world being turned upside down, still saw it through to graduation day. And that's how it'll be for you in the marketplace. You will forever be bonded as the special ones, the Jose Mourinhos of the graduate world. You're entering the workplace market at the most challenging of times, but like stainless steel forged in the hottest of fires, you will come out of this stronger, sharper, and way more resilient than those who've gone before you. The world has changed in these last few months, and those like me will spend too much time wishing it was as before. Meantime, those like you, the class of 2020, were born into that changed environment and will embrace it like no others, with a resilience and immunity to changes and challenges that will be the envy of us all. So, to the class of 2020, I salute you. Congratulations on your focus and diligence, and I encourage you to step forward with no fear into what will be a very bright and productive future for you all. The world has changed. COVID-19 has made it smaller, more local, way more influenced by local strengths and actions. You're now the owner of your own strengths, your own actions. Believe in these strengths, be empowered by your learnings from your time at ITC, and most of all, believe in your personal ability to make the world a better place. Great businesses like Salesforce will always need great people like you. Congratulations, enjoy the day.
Hello, this is Nora Toomey from Cartoon Saloon in Kilkenny. I am the Oscar and Golden Globe nominated director of The Breadwinner and co-director of The Secret of Kells. I just want to wish the class of 2020 from Carlow IT the very best of luck. You've been through a rough time, I have to say, but you've come through it, so you have all of our congratulations with you as you head out on the road on your own journey now into the great unknown. If I had a little bit of advice to give you, it would be to meet your own expectations, nobody else's. What you do with your 40 hours a week, what you decide to do with your work life is your decision. Nobody else can make you happy except yourself. Nobody else can give your work meaning except yourself. So be true to yourself. Always be as honest with yourself as you possibly can be, and then you'll find happiness with the work that you do. So best of luck on your journey, and you have all of our best wishes with you.
Aina Kemula, a Green Ushla, a Corge Galer, Falcha, Rove Galer, a Green Usha in a Brun for Dovak Tini or Alamorin Institute. Is Misha Dahi Denif, Las Utran, Gnohi Akadula, August Chlorohoran Institute, August Tom and Shop, or Marshall Sharmanish and you. Tommy and Shot and you, Con Dovak Tini, a Brunna around Orin Institute on Dov Naholiakta. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this meeting at which awards will be conferred on students of this institute. My name is David Teneve, Vice President for Academic Affairs and Registrar, and I will be your Master of Ceremony for today's conferring. We're here today to confer academic awards on students of the Institute from the Faculty of Science. And these awards signify the completion of established courses of study to agreed levels of academic excellence. The process of recognising such achievement dates back many, many hundreds of years, and the continuity of these traditions and the ceremonies that surround them reflects the esteem in which these accomplishments are held. Today's conferring will start with the formal words of conferring by the Institute President, after which the graduates will be called by name by their respective heads of department. Anish, Glaim Dr. Foddergeen Nivelkaha, Condovaktini of Runner Alamorin Institute. I now call on Dr. Patricia Mulcahy, President of the Institute, to confer awards and learners presented by the Institute for that purpose.
Har Ceanna Institute, Brunam Dovachtini ar Fallamorina Institute, atá tar éis an caidan ar na cinenne Egan Institute, agus iram gur gurfar na Fallamori Shenny Láthir chuna na Bhachtaní a Fronna Urhu. On behalf of the Institute, I hereby confer awards on the learners of the Institute who have achieved the standard determined by this Institute for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented so that I may formally confer them with their awards.
I now invite Dr. Paula Rankin, Head of Department of Science and Health, and Mr. Nigel White, Head of Department of Computing, to present the candidates from their departments.
President, I present to you the names of the candidates who have successfully completed programmes in the Department of Science and Health and who are worthy of the awards of master degrees, bachelor degrees and higher certificates, and I would request you to confer their awards on them. Higher Certificate in Science in Physiology and Health Science. Emma Beaver, Niamh Conroy, Lydia Darley, Harry Donnelly, Megan Gannon, Isabel Oakes, Simon Smith, Adrian Sweeney, Dara Timmons. Higher Certificate in Science in Physiology and Sports Sciences. Ryan Boyd. Bachelor of Science Honours in Sport and Exercise Sciences. Luke Atkins, Tiernan Brennan, Caroline Butler-Hallisey, Amy Cleary, Nuala Connolly, Kevin Crooks, Eve Dalton, David Ennis, Cian Fogarty, Connor Hayes, Liam Hughes, Niamh Kelly, Kevin Leahy, Colin McDevitt, Stephen Meagan, Mark Nolan, Niamh O'Leary, Joseph O'Sullivan, Aoife Russell, Martin Ryan, Sean Smith. Bachelor of Science Honours in Strength and Conditioning. Craig Bulger, Robert Conway, Liam Coughlin, Owen Flanagan, Dara Lawler, Oisin MacDonald, Clodagh McGill, Gary Miller, Lee Nolan, Keelan O'Keefe, Shane Ryan, Jason Tether, Ricardus Fedrinskas. Master of Science in Strength and Conditioning. Niall Barry, Shane Cahill, Seamus Comerford, Aaron Fator, Dwayne Harper, Dennis McGrath, Patrick Peters, Joseph Smith, Jason Walsh. Bachelor of Science Honours in Sport Rehabilitation and Athletic Therapy. Aisling Bruin, Maria Byrne, Roisin Byrne, Ellen Cooney, Seamus Curran, Michelle Daly, Jamie Diggins, Aoife Dolan, Laura Doyle, John Fitzpatrick, Aisling Flynn, Clodagh Fox, Stephen Gleeson, Danielle Hackett, Richard Hitchcock, Gabriella Castriti, Sean Keenan, David Kelly, Niamh Killeen, Lisa King, Aisling Kingston, Ching Pui Lam, Rachel MacDonald, Grace McIntaggart, Conor McGreevy, Padraig McGuigan, Shane McNamara, Niamh Myrna, Caitlin Morris, Jack Nolan, Kenneth O'Reilly, Megan O'Rourke, Tig O'Sullivan, Kieran Phelan, Killian Roach, William Rothwell, Sean Ryan, Rachel Shaw, Rachel Wall, Neil Walsh, Rachel Walsh. Higher Certificate in Science in Pharmacy Technician Studies. Lourdes Belashita, Linda Bulger, Kelly Brown, Chloe Byrne, Ciara Dunn, Anya Gahan, Laura Hackett, Karen Hanrahan, Jessica Henderson, Lisa McCarthy, Amy MacDonald, Ciara McGrath, Caitlin O'Donovan, Phoebe O'Leary, Amir Shamas, Nicole Smith, Paula Stephen, Chelsea Sunderland, Zara Sweeney, Helena Walsh. Higher Certificate in Science in Applied Chemistry. Owen Rafferty. Bachelor of Science in Analytical Science. Ahmad Al-Youssef. Bachelor of Science Honours in Environmental Science. Leah Coonan, Robbie Dunn, Marika Haspek, Tiernan Kavanagh, Mairead Kelly, Rory Kervick, Andrew King, Liam Morley, Natalie Mueller, Samantha O'Neill, Elena Roska. Higher Certificate in Science in Applied Biology. Eve Duane. Bachelor of Science in Biosciences. Femi Agbatui, Muhammad Al-Kathiri, Charlie Curtis Hughes, Ellie Maguire, Leanne McElwain, Ryan Messett, Megan O'Dwyer, Beatrice Olaiwola, Owen Steins, Chloe Tobin Bergen, Cathal Walsh, Kimberly Whelan, Ciara Young. Bachelor of Science Honours in Biosciences with Bioforensics. Elaine Earls. Bachelor of Science Honours in Biosciences with Biopharmaceuticals. Levente Agardi. Tina Ebot Abersangaya. Basla Alam. Anita Barrett. Kevin Brennan. Roisin Byrne. Charlotte Costello. Chloe Cullinan. Michael Deering. Chloe Doyle. Johnson Iwulonu. Katie Farrell. Shane Fennell. Sinead Foley, Zhu Han, Nisha Kelly, Yuping Lin, Adam Lovett, Yang Mao, Dale McGrath, Samantha Mgooni, Donal Malloy, Miles Murphy, Colin Mythen, Kerry O'Leary, Oscar Pestka, Daniel Rahim, Megan Savage, Jade Stanley, Rose Walker, Amy Whelan, Dale White, Zhao Zhang.
President, I present to you the following candidates who have successfully completed programs in the Department of Computing and who are worthy of the awards of master's degrees, higher diplomas, bachelor degrees, higher certificates, and I would request you to present their parchments to them. The Bachelor of Science in Cybercrime and IT Security, Arnaz Bazirnas, Katie Brophy, Sean Byrne, Eunice Gufare, Jack Houghton Byrne, Thomas Jordan, Sean O'Connor, Ruan Vermeulen, Kieran Walsh. The Bachelor of Science Honours in Cybercrime and IT Security, Hoda Akman, Aya Salah Salim Al-Orimi, Thomas Coleman, Daniel Crimmins, Kevin Davitt, Harry Dunn, Aoife O'Brien, Cillian O'Connor, Brian Tobin. The Bachelor of Science in Computer Games Programming, David Nolan. The Bachelor of Science Honours in Computer Games Development, Owen Abimar, Savannah Bulger, Dion Buckley, Emmett Byrne, Martin Farrell, Quinton Furlong, Shaunasti Anrad, Paul Nolan, Aaron O'Dea, Brian O'Neill, Alex O'Toole, Aoife Powders, Brandon Shane Dempsey, Shemek Tomshik, Keith Wilson, Oshin Wilson, Patrick Witsocki, Zhenzhen Zhao. The Higher Certificate in Science in Computing in Applications, Jacob Conkeal. The Bachelor of Science in Software Development, Callan Dorn, Robert Kaminicki, Mukendi Katala, Sean Kilty Redmond, Stephen Lynch, Shane Mulligan, Liliana O'Sullivan, Daniel Polak, Jamie Raymond. The Bachelor of Science Honours in Software Development, Osama Abu Hajar, Brendan Brown, Patrick Brown, Michael Chambers, Callan Dorn, Holly Gunning, Francis Hall, Conlet Kennedy, Xiaowei Ling, Brendan Mitchell, Shane Mulligan, Chris Murphy-Keogh, William Nolan, Samuel Oracora, Sam Power, Ryder Quinlan, Kevin Quinn, Bernard Steemers, Martin Walsh, Michael Winowski. The Higher Certificate in Science, in Computing, in Programming. Ryan Hayden Orr, Nicola O'Donoghue, David Shez Gulam. The Bachelor of Science in Information Technology Management. Sharif Iode, John Breen, Donald Cleary, Owen Coffey, Matthew Cunningham, Neil Fitzpatrick, Rebecca Kelly, Daniel Kenny, Mark Leonard, Keith MacPhail, Niamh Moran, Peter Moran, Fiach Walsh. The Bachelor of Science Honours in Information Technology Management. Haotian Bai, Joseph Bjorkiye, Warren Cooney, Li Dan Tong, Ding Nang Gu, Adam Hill, Aidan Lamb, Emmett Malone, Conor McFarlane, Emma O'Byrne, Patrick O'Connor. The Higher Certificate in Science in Computing and Risk Management. Bill Quaid. The Higher Diploma in Science in Information Technology, Systems and Services. Ferdia Fitzgerald. The Postgraduate Diploma in Science in Data Science. Manish Devaraj Kamparaj. The Masters of Science in Data Science. Ruban Ametlar Carreras. Keelan Cooney. Panav Pravmo Diogonkar. Sean Hennessy. Saran Mohan Kakade. Adita Katuria. Wude Varun Mahadeva. Abhishek Mandal. Clina Manning. Juan Mese. Ashwaraya Mysore Ashwin Kumar. Natin Kunar Nukala, Ranjanai Padmanabhan, Sedeshwar Patra, Ashwin Pillai, Ganesh Praghankaram, Aram Roy, Vinok Shankar, Haider Ali Sheikh, J. Ashri Shipada Rao, Rohit Sai Krishna Sharam, Mukesh Vandapalli, Philippa Wilkes.
I now invite Dr. Paula Rankin, Head of Department of Science and Health, to call the names of the candidates from that department who have achieved Master of Science by Research.
I have the honour to call Ms. Marie Carey for admission to the degree of Master of Science by Research. Ms. Marie Carey was supervised by Dr. Sharon Kinsella, Mr. Damien Sheehan and Dr. Fiona Knott. The title of Marie's thesis is The Effects of a 16-week School-Based Physical Activity Programme on Behaviour, Anxiety and Fitness Levels of Children with Autism Spectrum Disorder. I have the honour to call Mr. Brian Doyle for admission to the degree of Master of Science by Research. Mr. Brian Doyle was supervised by Mr. Declan Brown and Mr. Dan Horan. The title of Brian's thesis is Training Load and Neuromuscular Fatigue Monitoring of Female International Footballers. I have the honour to call Mr. Dara O'Mara for admission to the degree of Master of Science by Research. Mr. Dara O'Mara was supervised by Mr. Brian O'Rourke, Mr. Christopher Nulty and Mr. Frank Devereaux. The title of Dara's thesis is Optimal Treatment Timeframe Guidelines for Myofascial Dry Needling Prior to Performance in the Muscles of the Lower Limb Kinetic Chain.
I now invite Dr. Patricia Mulcahy, President of the Institute, to confer doctoral awards on the learners presented by the Institute for that purpose.
De hábhar an údarás atá díolsithe don Institút de réir ól trucha sé dacht choilíochtaí agus darbhú choilíochta, Oideachais agus Oiliúint, bronam dubhachtaoine fallomóirí na Institút, atá tar éis an caighdeán na cinenne ag an Institút, agus iarm gur gurfar na fallomóirí sinní láthair chun na nálbhachtaoine bhrona orthú. By virtue of the authority vested in the Institute under Section 36 of the Qualifications and Quality Assurance Act, I hereby confer awards on the learners of the Institute who have achieved the standard determined by this Institute for those awards, and I ask that those learners be presented so that I may formally confer them with their awards.
I now invite Dr. Paula Rankin, Head of Department of Science and Health, to present a candidate from the department who has achieved a Doctor of Philosophy by Research.
I have the honour to call Miss Ania Lace for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy by Research. Miss Ania Lace was supervised by Dr. John Cleary, Dr. David Ryan and Mr. Mark Bouquet. The title of Ania's thesis is Optochemical Detection Strategies for Heavy Metals in Water.
Aina Camula, a Greenusha, Corge Galair, Quirm Creekanish, leis an Grinú seo chun dábhachtaoine a bhronn ar Álamóireann Institute. This concludes the meeting for the purpose of conferring awards on students of the Institute from the Faculty of Science. My best wishes and thanks to you all.
Congratulations on successfully completing your course of study and on being conferred as a graduate of Institute of Technology Carlow. Your conferring coincides with a significant moment for our institute as we mark 50 years since we first offered higher education programmes to learners across Ireland and the globe. In reaching 50 years, we thank the people before us who made this possible, and we look to the future as Institute of Technology Carlow continues to evolve and lead on its journey to becoming a technological university. And we look forward to another 50 years of knowledge and innovation, engagement and success as, indeed, we look forward to the many achievements that lie ahead for you. On behalf of the governing body, the President and the entire staff at IT Carlow, we wish you health, happiness and success. Enjoy the rest of this special day.